Hi guys, it's Kelsey here. This is my first YouTube video. I wanted to do a little bit of an introduction, but I wasn't sure if that was necessary, and I came down to the conclusion that I don't need an introduction. You guys are probably going to get to know me. I plan on doing this for a long period of time, and if anyone wants to get to know more about me, you'll be able to ask those questions on my YouTube videos, and I can do sort of like Q&As, things like that. And to be brutally, I had to be brutally honest to myself. You know, this is my first video. I'm sure you guys don't really care quite yet, so I'm gonna really show my personality in my videos and sort of just share with you who I am through my videos. And if there's, you know, any type of things, personal things you guys want to ask me, you can go for it. And I just want to keep it really casual and really relaxed. The first video I wanted to do, I kind of wanted to do a video that pertains to me right now, and videos I personally like watching are videos on like goals, motivating yourself, staying motivated, you know, New Year's resolutions, like accomplishing your New Year's resolutions and all that jazz. I want to share with you, you know, how I personally stay motivated. Especially, I live in Canada, so the weather is pretty cold, and I find myself struggling to accomplish all the tasks I need to accomplish in such harsh, cold, frigid temperatures. So if you guys are interested in how I stay motivated, and especially if you're in a similar climate to mine, this may be especially interesting to you, then just keep watching. Okay, so I guess I'm going to jump right into the video. So basically, the first step that you need to do when it comes to accomplishing your goals, and I find the step that helps me the most to stay organized just in general, is to acquire a planner. And I know in these types of videos, that's usually the common theme among them all, is to have some type of a planner so that you can get organized and list out all the things that you want to accomplish. I have a few planners to show you guys, well, just two, so you can kind of get an idea of what planner I use and sort of maybe a planner that you would be interested in. The first one is a planner that I am planning on giving a friend of mine. It says master plan. It's just a weekly agenda. It goes all the way to January 2016, so it gives you a good length of time. I find that this style isn't really my style. The sort of, I don't know how to, the horizontal writing style is not really what I personally like. I like a vertical line planner so that I can sort of list out all the things I need to do. I find I run out of space in that horizontal style. I think that this style also is perfect if you have a lot of things to do. So this is what my current week looks like. I know it looks a little crazy. I am really busy, so I like to sort of share with everyone, you know, how I stay organized, because, you know, especially it's good to talk to somebody who's sort of like living a, I might say normal or busy or hectic or whatever you want to call it lifestyle. You know, I can't stay home all day. I don't have that luxury, so I have a lot of things that I need to accomplish. I have to be out usually from morning till night. I am a student and I work full time, and I try to do a lot of other things on top of that, including YouTube. So here's the first page. It has a whole bunch of stickers. These stickers, I never had an agenda with stickers. I kind of like the stickers. I do find that there's not enough variety in the stickers themes, if that makes sense to you. There's not really any stickers for, I don't know. There's stickers for appointments and things like that. I can't really think of it right now, but I definitely felt like I needed more types of stickers. I mean, I have a little nail sticker and a bill paying sticker, and there was only, I think, only a few birthday stickers, and yeah, I don't know. I just find there's tons of family events. I mean, I don't really go to a lot of family events, so the stickers I don't find that useful. But if you're somebody who's big on stickers, I know that there's certain companies that will sort of have stickers that you can buy online and a variety that you can purchase that pertain to you. You can sort of customize the stickers to fit you and your lifestyle. Back to the motivation and how planners motivate me. I would say that planners are just perfect ways to constantly be reminding yourself of what you need to do. I kind of have I don't know if it's an addiction, but I would say I have a preoccupation with planning. I'd like to do a lot of planning. That doesn't mean I always get everything done, but I really like to do planning. So oftentimes I'll just open up my agenda and just go through, write down all the things I need to do each week, sometimes even before the week's even started. I know some people don't like to do that because it's, you know, things change, but, you know, it gives me a good idea of, you know, all the things I want to accomplish. So I have those on my mind. And this isn't the second one on my list. Sorry, I have a list of things I want to talk about, but I'm just going to go over it now. Because we're talking about goals and, you know, to-do lists and things you need to get done. I find, especially with me being so busy, that one of the number one tips is to just do it. That's like, you know, the Nike, whatever you want to call it, the Nike catchphrase. Can't think of the term right now, but just do it. I totally agree with Nike. You really just have to just do it, especially when you're busy. I find that I'm sitting on the bus. I sit on the bus for probably almost 2 hours a day, sometimes more. It takes me an hour to get to work, an hour to get home, and then I have to go to school and everything like that. So that time on the bus is especially precious to me, especially when I don't come home till 11, past 11 at night. So the things that I want to get done should be able to be accomplished, you know, on the bus. Some of the things, you know what I mean. I shouldn't wait till I get home when I'm too tired to get them done. I find that that's the number one thing about procrastinating that's really awful, is that finally when you wait to get it done, you don't even have the energy to do it. So it's better to just start it right away so that, you know, you're not leaving it to a point where you may even be too tired to even start it. So yeah, just do it. Just do it anytime you can. And another thing that I seem to be introducing or telling you guys things about myself anyways through this video, but I guess it sort of just comes out. But I would just say that I'm a writer, so I can do a lot of my writing on the bus. And I know I saw a quote the other day on Facebook saying, you know, just dear, you know, this is basically it was sort of like my writing, making a letter to me, and it was just saying, you know, do me on the bus, do me, you know, at home when you're like, you know what I mean, you're just relaxing, or do me there. Just saying that write everywhere and anywhere you can. So I think that principle can translate to anything that you want to accomplish. If you are, you know, if you need to edit a video or you need to do something, like maybe you need to invest in a tablet where you can sort of do a lot of things while traveling. I just feel like a lot of time is wasted in life, or a lot of time is spent unwisely. And I totally agree with unwinding and relaxing, but I find, especially with all the social media and, you know, ability to just be browsing for hours and hours on end, you really lose track of that precious time that you have. And I find, especially being in my mid-20s, my 20s really felt like it just kind of like flew away from me. So I find that just doing it and not making an excuse or putting it aside till later really helps me to feel like I'm getting things done. And that's the one thing I always find that I lack. I don't always get things done. I think everybody kind of relates to that. During this time, a lot of people are depressed because of the, you know, the darker, and the dark mornings and then the dark nights. And for me, I get up if I have to be at work at 8, I have to be up at about 5:30 and it's dark and it is cold and don't want to go to work, I'm tired, and when I come home I'm tired and it's dark again. It can really bring down your mood. We as human beings, we need sunlight, so a good thing to take if you feel like your mood has plummeted over the winter months is to take vitamin D. Magnesium is also really great. I've been taking magnesium supplements for the last few months, and I noticed when I stop taking it, I actually get really moody, I get really sad, depressed. I find magnesium is really excellent. I was told that I should take it at night, and I do find it actually makes a difference. It helps me to sleep better, helps me to get up with a fresher, happier outlook. Everybody's body is different, but I think that if you try to figure out what nutrients you need to take, I might do a separate video on that. I love to talk about health and nutrients and vitamins and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like if you're lacking in niacin, take niacin. A lot of people who are depressed need niacin. It's in a video, I believe it's in a Health Food Matters documentary. They talk about how important it is to get your nutrients in and how important that is for depression. A lot of people think, oh, depression is just chemical, you just... And I totally agree, sometimes you do everything you can and you're still sad and there's still an imbalance. But I do stress trying everything you can to get out of that slump. And that's part of the reason I'm doing this video, is because, when you're trying to stay motivated, it's hard to stay motivated if you're feeling down. I also think that, actually accomplishing your tasks can help you stay motivated and can help you feel happier as well. Because you don't feel like, you just have this big boulder of a task. You're getting it done bit by bit. I would say also stay hydrated. It's also like a sick season, right? People get really sick during the winter. A lot of the reasons for that is because we're indoors more and we're not drinking as much water. In the summer, of course, it's hotter and a lot of people are staying a lot more hydrated. It's important to get just as much water in the winter as it is in the summer. Obviously, it can fluctuate depending on your diet and how much water you're getting in the food that you're eating, but overall, I would say you need to stay hydrated. I don't care if it's below freezing temperatures, I'm gonna be having water, drinking my water all the time, all day. I usually keep it in a glass bottle, kind of like this. This is what I have it in right now, whatever glass bottle. I used to break my glass water bottles a lot, so I just kind of use whatever glass drink I had last to keep it in. I just find that staying hydrated is good for your skin, your health, your well-being, so it's good to make sure that you're getting in all that water, even if it's the freezing cold winter time. I would just say the last thing I want to talk about is to be realistic. I have trouble with being realistic. I have trouble I don't know how to say this, but I have trouble sort of being honest with myself when it comes to things I can accomplish. I tend to take on a lot, and it often leads me to feeling very overburdened by everything I've taken on. And sometimes I just have to cancel plans, or I have to skip the gym or do something, and I'm hard on myself. So I would just say, sorry guys, my camera just turned off. I don't know what happened. But basically I just want to wrap this video up and say that staying realistic is really important, and I find that be honest with yourself. I think you should set all the goals you want to set, and you should try to stay motivated and accomplish them, and try to use your time the best as you can, especially if you have very little time. I know if you're a student and you're working, it's very difficult. So being realistic with yourself is really awesome, and just doing little things, taking the water everywhere with you, and just, maybe having like snacks, planning out your meals and everything will help you just focus on what you need to focus on, help you to become a more well-rounded person. I think it's important to relax, and even if you need to schedule in time for that, you should do it. because it's important to relax and get that time for yourself. That is all I want to say today, and I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.